Hello again and welcome to Tips with Andrew. I am Andrew Sapiano. Thank you so much for joining me on this happy Tuesday. I hope you guys are having an awesome week so far. I hope you're rocking out whatever goals, plans, hopes, dreams, ambitions you have and are making it happen. Quick update before we get started. This month only until the 15th, Clementine is the free product of the month from doTERRA. I love Clementine. Clementine along with tangerine are two of my favorite of the citrus oils. I love the way it's not really like super aggressive like a lemon, you know what I mean, or a lime. It's super calmed down and really actually relaxing as much as it is uplifting. Couple things here about Clementine, why you should care. Clementines are quite unique amongst the citrus plants. They grow in regions with higher average temperatures, such as North Africa, the Mediterranean, and California produce the most prized clementines. But actually, the greatest producer overall is China. Along with unique harvesting factors of the tree, the volatile aromatic compounds of the peels create a distinct orange-like odor with subtle notes of lemon. Actually, that's very, very true, actually. I do get a hint of lemon in there. That's that's crazy. Get a hint of lemon off of a clementine. Interesting. That's why I love essential oils. There's so many cool things about them. I have actually just launched a weight loss course for beginners. If you or somebody you know of is interested, it is an online digital course for download. Definitely drop me a comment. Send me a message. We'll get you rocking and rolling. There's tons of cool stuff that comes along with the initial launch right now. So now is the time to get in. Today is May the 4th. May the 4th be with you, all my Star Wars friends out there. I hope you guys are rocking out today with all of your cool gadgets and gizmos that's going on. But what I wanted to talk about today is it's also actually Renewal Day. So the way that I thought of that it would be cool is to learn about goal setting goals, living an extraordinary life, right? Renewing yourself, right? This is amazing. I love this this topic and this certain thing that I thought about today because it's a new season, right? We're springtime, almost into summer. It's new grass, new trees, everything's sort of renewing itself, and why not follow suit, right? Follow suit. Renew yourself, set different goals. Put your life trajectory on a different path, and rock out something different. What is it? I can't remember what I'm trying to say here, but you don't want to get too complacent, right? Your life has been everything that it has been up to this moment, and you know what's up with your life. So this is where I'm talking. Renewing. Let's get out there, try something different, do something else, make something of your life even more than you already have. And that's where I wanted to come in, give some tips that help me sort of set goals, achieve goals, put action plans into place to sort of, get, again, the life trajectory on a different path. I love it. These are tips that help me. Hopefully they help you too. Let's get right into it. Off topic, water. You want to be drinking about half your body weight in ounces of water per day. Nothing to do with goal setting, but overall wellness and health. So, number one, in terms of setting goals, achieving your goals, right, doing stuff differently, is make it exciting. I love this one. Make it exciting for you to wake up and want to do something. There is there was something that I heard that said a man's life should be exciting, right? He should want to wake up in the morning and get to work, right? To work on his goals, on his dreams, on his future, right? So that's where make it exciting. There's too many times that I hear, especially nowadays, right? There's nothing going on, and I'd rather sleep the day away because it's just more exciting than what my life is happening right now, and that to me is like, come on, man. Especially, over here in North America, Canada, USA, we have so many opportunities. There's so many different things that we could be doing at our fingertips. What I heard something that in Canada, it's easy, right? If we were in like Indonesia or certain countries in Africa, right, where they don't have access to clean water, yes, it would be hard. I agree with that in that aspect. But over here in Canada, it's easy, right? We've got access to everything that we can do. Right now, I can talk to people all across the world just from the comfort of my own home. This is the greatest time in my eyes to be alive. There's so many different things that we've got going on. There's so many different things that we have to be grateful for. And there's so many different tools that we have at our disposal. And if we can't figure something out, it's nothing more than a Google search away. Being an adult nowadays is nothing more than Googling how to do things. Watching YouTube videos of other people doing things that we're excited to do, right? So that's where I love bringing that sort of all around like that back into it. We can find a YouTube video that will teach us basically anything we want to know. So if we want to know how to talk on camera, there's a YouTube video for that. If we want to learn how to get better financially, there's a YouTube video for that. If we want to learn how to be a better communicator, there's a YouTube video for that. If we want to learn how to get better sleep at night so that we wake up feeling better in the morning, there's a YouTube video for that. So anything you really want to know at this point in time is, it's nothing more than a Google search away. It's nothing more than a YouTube video. And you can, get as excited about whatever you want all the time, right? It's just, there's so much. Oh, you're the best. Love your tips. Oh, Tame Designs. Thank you. Thank you so much for your kind words. I really like hearing that because there's a lot of times where I don't hear how good of an impact I'm making. I appreciate the fact that I am interesting you guys enough to want to pay attention to me. So that's where, I'm over here. I'm super excited. I like getting excited. There's a lot to be excited about. And, just ask me, right? There's so much that you can get excited about. So make it exciting, right? You've been in your life all the way up to now, right? And I'm not saying that your life's not exciting because it could be the best thing in the world. But if it's not, there's no better time than the present to change, right? You're not a tree. You can move, you can change, you can become a different person that you want to be, that makes you excited to get out of bed each morning. And that's currently what I'm in the process of doing, becoming excited about my life to wake up every single day. And I'm ready to make it happen. Number 2, push your comfort zone. This one goes hand in hand with my first tip, making it exciting, because in your comfort zone, right, nothing really exciting happens unless you're living a super exciting life, like you're a race car driver or an astronaut, right, professional athlete, probably Queen of England. Your life's pretty exciting. I could see that on a daily basis, right? But for the majority of us, right, living everyday lives, waking up, going to work, coming home, figuring out what to cook for dinner, then cooking it, then eating it, then doing the dishes, then going to bed and, doing the same thing over and over. That's where, you know your comfort zone. You know where you're comfortable. You know what's going on in your life, and you know how to react to everything going on in your life. That's where you make goals that push you outside of your comfort zone. Not so far outside of your comfort zone, because you don't want to set goals that are too far out, that you don't see a path on how to achieve them. Push it real good. Oh, nice. Push it real good. Yes, you are. Exactly. I love it. I love the analogy. But that's what I mean. If you are setting a goal to, I'm just trying to think of something little, right? Like I'm just setting a goal to eat one piece of broccoli every day. Now, as much as if you don't eat broccoli, that is going outside of your comfort zone and making you become a different, better person. That's not so far outside of your comfort zone that you're being pushed, right? That is too achievable too quickly, right? You can eat that and you can do that, and that's too easy, and then that's where you want to actually use that one as momentum to keep going, to keep pushing more of your boundaries, to see what else you can come up with, to see what other cool ideas you can achieve in your life, and what other things you can incorporate into your day-to-day habits that will help you achieve overall wellness and the life that you're looking for, right? So pushing your comfort zone is a great way to help you start your journey on the exciting life, but also it's a great way to make you want to wake up and keep going for it. I love that one. Number 3, track your progress. This one is key in terms of finding a journal. You definitely want to find a journal of some sort that you can track your progress. Because if you don't know where you've come from, you don't know if you're going the right way, you don't know what's working and what's not, you don't know something could be working and you don't know it because you're not documenting it, you're not tracking your progress, you're not really figuring out what is working and what you could be tweaking a little bit. So for me, I love a little journal that I can fit almost pocket sized, right? I love one that I can take with me on my travels, so I can have it with me always on the go. Don't trust your memory, right? So we want to take something. For me, I like a journal that's nice and pocket sized that I can carry with me. You may or may not like that one. So find something that works for you. For me, my memory gets really clouded, so I can't always remember everything as in vivid detail as when it happened right away. Tina, on the other hand, is super great at remembering specific details of an event. Almost too great at it, if you catch my drift. But that's where, somebody like her might not care too much about a pocket-sized journal that is readily available for her at all times. Whereas for me, I can't really trust my memory too much. That's where I need something pocket-sized to be able to jot it down right away. And that's where you can jot it down anything, right? Whether or not it's a good thought or a bad thought or a good, brought you towards your goal or pushed you away from it, right? When you're tracking, you can find out everything as opposed to just trying to remember it later. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But if you're not tracking your progress on where you're coming from, you don't know if you're on the right path to where you're going. That's my gist right there. So today is Renewal Day. We are talking goal setting to help live an extraordinary life. Number 1, make your goals exciting. Have it something to look forward to. Number 2, push your comfort zone. Make it something so that you have to become a different person, grow as a person to achieve it. Number 3, track your progress. Make sure you know where you're coming from so that you can know if you're on the right track to where you're going. Number 4, make your goals SMART. SMART is an acronym for specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-based. That's the formula that you want to use for your goals. Specific goal. So I want to make more money is not really specific. And it's actually funny that you say that, or that I say that, because I actually heard something that, people said they say that they want to make more money, but then you give them $1 and then they say, well, I want more money. And you said, well, you wanted more money. I gave you more money, but you're not happy with the more money, right? That's why you need to have a specific goal. I want to make $10,000, right? Or I want to make an extra $1,000, or I want to make $25, off one of my sales. That's, that's a specific goal that when you've hit it. Measurable, right? you can measure, make sure that you set a goal that you can measure. You can measure whether or not you've hit $10,000. You can't measure whether or not you've made more money because, like I said, if I give you $1, that's more money. And that's you achieving your goal, right? Attainable, make sure that you can attain it. For me, I can't really set a goal of making $1 million in a month. And realistically expect it to come true because there's a lot of work that goes into making $1 million, right? So that's where you need to have it as an attainable goal, something that you know you can get to without causing too much stress and overwhelm. Relevant, make it relevant to your life. Whatever goal you're looking for should be relevant to your life. For me, as a Canadian citizen, I probably couldn't set a goal to be the President of the United States because I believe there's a whole thing that goes along with that. So that's where, I'm just using that as a other end of the spectrum type thing, but that you kind of catch my drift. You need to be able to make it relevant to your life. And then time-based, you need to set a specific time that you know whether or not you've reached your goal by. So if we bring it all together, right, I want to make $10,000 selling my weight loss course by December 30th, 2021, right? So there's there's a SMART goal all coming together, right? We've got the specific number, we've got the way that I'm going to do it, the measurable results. It is attainable because you can make $10,000 in months. Relevant to me, yes, I'm selling a weight loss course, so it is relevant. And then time-based, I have put a specific date on when I would like to make it by. So you can see how when you make a SMART goal, you really break down all of everything into one massive line or headline, if you will, and then you can really go to work on making it happen. Number 5, get accountability. This one is huge because, not only is everything better with a friend, but, accountability is, you're going to need somebody. Things aren't always going to go as planned. And, your life's not always going to be sunshines and lollipops and rainbows and butterflies. There is going to be tough times, and there is going to be times where you think of giving up. I was told that in business, if you don't think of quitting at least 3 times a week, you're not really doing a business. So that's where, there's going to come points in time where you're doing everything that you can and still results aren't happening, or still you're not progressing as far as you think you should have, or you're progressing less further than you were before. I know in weight loss, that's a huge one, right? You start losing a whole lot of weight right off the bat, and then you sort of plateau. That's where everybody starts to get a little discouraged, right? So that's where you need accountability, a partner that's going to kick you in the butt when you need it, but also, help you out and give you a pat on the back when you need it. Because as much as we can be great cheerleaders, it's a lot easier for us to get down on ourselves or to be a little bit more lenient on ourselves than we should be. That's why we get an accountability partner. Make it, somebody that I would assume you want to make it somebody that you like. But at the same time, you could go onto like Facebook groups, for example, or meetup groups or something like that and get accountability partners that way. That way you have no idea who this person is and you're accountable to somebody that you have no idea who they are and are actually counting on you. So that's, that's a little side tip in itself, I guess, if you will. Get accountability. Like I said, everything's better with a buddy anyways. My last tip more than anything is essential oils. I love using essential oils for anything, and goal setting. Actually, there's a collection that doTERRA came out with, and it's actually the yoga collection. But this one is great for helping to uplift your mood. The oil blends that come in this collection anchor, affirm, rise, right? So you can just tell, right, when you're trying to think of a goal and really anchor yourself, affirm, right, when you need that affirmation, and then arise, right, when you need to rise up out of the ashes, I guess, if you will, to, really grasp the concept of living an extraordinary life. Some of the primary benefits of the yoga collection I have right here, courtesy of the doTERRA website. Anchor promotes feelings of completeness, calmness, and courage. Boom, great for setting and trying to achieve goals. Affirm promotes feelings of self-acceptance, trust, and fluidity. And arise promotes feelings of happiness, clarity, and courage. I love it. And it also comes in 3 5-milliliter bottles just like that. Comes in a cool carry case, little magnet action. Oh man, I love it. I actually like these oils. Tina loves these oils. We had to get another collection just for her because we didn't even get the collection, just bought the oils on themselves because they get used so much. And that's where we rock out our ideas. That's all I got for you for today. I really hope you enjoyed this. I know I had some fun making it. Feel free to share this with your friends, a family member, perhaps somebody from your team that you feel needs to hear this. If you'd like to learn more about essential oils or how to get your hands on some of this cool stuff that I'm talking about, or if you would like a free sample of oils, definitely drop me a comment, send me a message saying me, and we'll get you rocking and rolling. Thank you so much for joining me. I really hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your week, and I look very forward to talking to you again. I love you guys. Bye for now.